Hi gang, this is Troy and welcome to Restaurant Rewind. Over the past year and a half or so, you've all commented and many of you have requested that I do a piece on Red Barn. I didn't have one near me growing up and I guess it just didn't resonate with me until now. Well, Restaurant Rewind fans, I have listened and here it is. A Red Barn. Kidding. Okay, here is Red Barn. Topping out at almost 400 restaurants in the U.S., Canada, and Australia, Red Barn was a popular eatery founded in 1961 in Springfield, Ohio, by Don Six, Martin Levine, and Jim Kirst. By 1962, there were locations in Springfield, Xenia, Youngstown, Ashland, Richmond, Indianapolis, 3 in Memphis, with 7 others under construction and 30 more planned in several states. In September of 1962, the chain was purchased by Foodcraft, led by Richard O. Kearns. Kearns became president of Red Barn, and Jim Kirst became chairman of the board. Don Six, vice president of construction, and Martin Levine, vice president of real estate. Red Barn system offices moved briefly to Dayton, Ohio, and in August 1964, when the chain hit 90 units, Red Barn headquarters moved to Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Training headquarters remained in Dayton. As I said, I didn't have one near me, so I never got to eat at a Red Barn, but they appear to have been pretty popular. I did discover in my research that had I lived where I live now, I might have gotten to eat at the Springfield, Illinois location, but alas, it is long gone now. They were known for Big Barney, a hamburger similar to a Big Mac, and the Barn Buster, similar to a Quarter Pounder or Whopper. Their chicken was a popular menu item as well. The Wikipedia page stated that the Red Barn chain claimed to be the first chain to have self-service salad bars, but their early menus didn't have salad bars listed, so I couldn't substantiate this, and when I looked up some info on salad bars, a bunch of restaurants were named, but not Red Barn. Rack's Roast Beef claims to be the first two, and I do remember them having a salad bar, but I don't think they were the first either. The restaurant chain had a TV commercial jingle. When the Hungries hit Red Barn. The barn itself was, of course, part of the branding, and the design of the building, the barn shape, was patented in 1962. Seems obvious, though. I mean, you can't have a restaurant called Red Barn and it not look like a barn. Just saying. If you've been watching this channel for the past couple of years, you know that I absolutely love old restaurant architecture. Red Barn does not disappoint, and you can still tell when you run across an old Red Barn restaurant today. Red Barn had 3 mascots that were used in the franchise's commercials: Hamburger Hungry, Chicken Hungry, and Big Fish Hungry. Maybe you can leave a comment and let me know how you think the mascots did. I mean, they scare the heck out of me and I'm a fully grown man. But maybe you guys are less intimidated by a giant chicken leg talking to you. You let me know in the comments what you think. In January 1966, ownership changed again as United Servamation bought the Red Barn chain. In September 1978, Servamation merged with the City Investing Company's GDV division, which also owned the Motel 6 chain. That next year, GDV and City Investing were looking at also acquiring the struggling Sambo's chain. City Investing Company seemed to only be interested in real estate, construction, and financial services, and quit advertising for the Red Barn chain and allowed the franchise leases to expire. Sadly, the franchisees were left without many options, and the last of the Red Barn leases expired around 1988. Fortunately, a small group of franchisees decided they were going to do something to protect all they'd worked for and converted their Red Barn restaurants to The Farm. A couple of the Farm locations weathered the storm and persevered through the 90s and early 2000s, but sadly the other locations closed up, some becoming other things. The Bradford, Pennsylvania location closed in December 2015, leaving the sole survivor at 3810 Durand Avenue, Racine, Wisconsin. The farm in Racine seems to serve the same food as it did when it was Red Barn, but I cannot confirm this. Leave me a comment if you have any thoughts on the food. I put the references for this video in the description, but I want to point out one in particular. Make sure you go out and visit barnbuster.net, an absolutely treasure chest of a website dedicated to the Red Barn. It has a ton of great pics and information, more than I could ever showcase here. I put a link to the site in the description, so you can head on over there now and be sure to bookmark it. So go do that, but first, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel so you don't miss anything. Also, leave me a comment about what you want to see next, or just share a fond memory or two about your experiences with Red Barn. Love you guys. Thank you so much for your support, and thank you for watching Restaurant Rewind.